So a couple quick things to start off the week. As I was talking with a friend a couple days after I went to the cardiac specialist, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, it was weird. I thought I was going to do the stress test thing and whatever. I think all they did was just another EKG. I think that's just what happened. Because as I was recalling the story to them, I was telling them, like, oh, my doctor said that maybe, like, they didn't get the EKG results from emergency when they did it, but they got this other thing done. Like, they got the x-rays or something, or they got the blood work. But the thing is, then my doctor called me back later and told me that I had to go and get blood work done. So I was like, I don't know, they didn't get the results from emergency for some reason, so they just made me go do it again. And then I realized, like, well, why would, I don't know. I went to this cardiac specialist, no stress test or anything happened, it was just the EKG, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my doctor about it Thursday, because I'm going to be there for a bunch of shots and stuff anyway. And then hopefully I'll have an update either before, probably before then. But anyway, so that was the thing. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't the stress test. Like, I was kind of like weirded out. How come, like, I didn't know what was going to happen, but all they did was the same thing they would have done for an EKG. I should have clued into that earlier, but I was all weird about it. Other thing, I unofficially have a BC teaching certificate now. I've been waiting for 6 months after my application, and I sent a bunch of money, and then I had to send more money. That I finally am qualified, or seen in their eyes qualified to teach in British Columbia. So I will have a BC teaching certificate. That's good news for me. I mean, that's a whole province now that's open to me, open opportunities there for teaching. So I'll get the physical card in the mail soon, I guess, in a couple of weeks. That's why I'm like, it's officially unofficial. Like, I don't even have like a number right now, like a certificate number or anything. So that's awesome. And then I'm going to be applying to Newfoundland pretty quick as well. I just need to wait on a new criminal record check because it's been 6 months. Like, if I just did my Newfoundland application a month ago, it would have been fine. But the last time I got a criminal record check done was 6 months ago. 7 months ago. So it's not valid anymore. I got to get it done again, and I had to go and pay for that. So now I got to wait for them to send me that, and then I can send in the application 100%. I've started the process already, so that's good. But anyway, those are some quick updates for sure. For sure. So a little update on the exhibition I'm working on. I know I've talked about it in a vlog before, but I don't think I gave details last time. And there was like a couple months back that I was like really excited to do it again, even though I didn't have an exhibition, but I just had this body of work that was supposed to be an exhibition like 4 years ago, I guess, and it didn't work out. So there's this thing about MK Ultra, and just like having fun with it. Like any exhibition I've ever had has not been just like fun. It's been like really personal work for the most part, or social commentary or whatever. And this was something that just got in my mind when I was listening. I started listening to podcasts, and I got into this one podcast called Those Conspiracy Guys, and then also Stuff You Should Know. And they just, around the same time, I happened to listen to one that had to do with, or they both had to do with MK Ultra around the same time, like within the same week. I think I ended up listening to them, and I was like, man, I should just like play around with some of this stuff. Like, it would be fun to just like go down the rabbit hole, because the thing about MK Ultra is that it's not a conspiracy theory; it's a conspiracy. Like, this was a real thing that happened, from the U.S. government and stuff. Attempts at mind control using LSD, basically the same thing that Charles Manson did in a way. Except this is way different. It's this mass experimenting in different ways through very many different avenues. Some of that happened in Canada as well. And it dates back to Operation Paperclip, which is a real thing as well. But then the thing about MK Ultra is that it also just it's not just like, yeah, everything 100% is true. There's so many like categories of it, like subcategories and things that may have happened and may not have happened. Some things 100% happened. There's files out there that not everything's been like redacted and stuff and taken out, but this stuff is public record, stuff that the U.S. government has acknowledged, things that happened starting in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So I just wanted to play with the idea of like, yeah, there's some stuff that is legit true, and to kind of give a social commentary, but also then like talk about media and like how that plays a role in this too. I won't get into all the details right now, probably a little closer to it, maybe I'll go into more detail, but it was supposed to be this fun thing, but also serious. because I'm kind of poking fun at some stuff a little bit because it's like, yeah, there's this whole thing, this subcategory called like Project Monarch Butterfly, where it's supposed to be like people that like celebrities that have like handlers, and then like when you see celebrities like on TV or something, if they ever just like get like super weird or like zone out or like get real crazy, they just blame it on this like Monarch Butterfly thing. About how like they're being controlled by someone like the Illuminati, and then they like lost control for a second, and then the person like bugged out and went weird. So I have got a couple portraits that kind of go to that, and then some serious stuff. But for the most part, they're all going to be portraits. There's two that aren't. But right now, I guess like I've got this thing here, which is the background of a portrait that'll be Harry S. Truman. What is kind of like these two pieces are the cornerstones of the whole thing. So this is like, obviously I haven't finished it yet. I just drew, Charles Manson's face there, little Charlie boy. So yeah, these two are going to be the cornerstones of the whole exhibition. The tie is that between the two of them, like I already mentioned, like people talked about Charles Manson using LSD as well as drugs and other things to like break people down emotionally and have them follow him and be like a cult leader, basically. And Harry S. Truman kind of approved things like the CIA and MK Ultra as a result of that and stuff. And he's quoted with saying, there's like Helter Skelter down there, which is, if you don't know that reference, then whatever, I'm not going to get into it. And then this says American Gestapo, because there was a quote by Harry S. Truman where he said, like, well, if I knew the CIA was going to turn to the American Gestapo, I never would have like approved it or supported it or like let it happen. Anyway, so there's like this thought I had in my head. I was like, oh, when Charles Manson does it, he's like a cult leader and a criminal, but when the President of the United States of America does it, it's law. I don't know. Anyway, that's some sharing about that. There's this piece that I'm working on that's kind of lame. But I don't really know how else to express it visually right now. But all these backgrounds are done. But I still have very many portraits to paint in the next couple weeks. This is started. I know this is upside down for you. That's okay. But this is, you can see the Monarch Butterfly there and like the Illuminati kind of pyramid and eye. So those are painted, and there'll be portraits here that are drawn already at least. I'm really excited to paint this one and the Harry Truman one, but I'm also scared because they're a really big deal. So anyway, I haven't really done anything like this before, so I'm going to try to have fun with it, and we'll see what happens. But it'll be at Street Legal. December 7th is the reception day. So if you're in Lethbridge December 7th and you want to come out, that'd be cool. I will update you in the vlog on process of how this goes. So, I just found out when my exhibition date is going to be. It's at Street Legal Records, which is downtown Lethbridge, the only independent record store that we have. I buy a lot of stuff there, or I used to. I don't buy as much music anymore. Kind of cut down on my music spending, and actually cut down on my book spending a lot too, which is good. But anyway, so I'm having a little exhibition there, which I've talked about before. It's going to be based on MK Ultra, and it's going to be kind of fun and tongue-in-cheek and kind of serious at the same time. But the reception is December 7th. I don't know how long the show's up for. I think it's just a month. Maybe it's 2. I don't know. I don't have those details yet. But I made a sick poster today. I'm going to put it in the vlog somewhere. I really like the poster that I made. That's not very long. That's not very far away. It's less than 3 weeks from today, and I've got a lot of work to do still. I actually have no pieces 100% done. I've got 9 pieces I'm working on. All the backgrounds have been done for a while. One of them is done but just needs a finish. So then it'll be 100% done. And then the other 8 are in various stages. Some have painting on them other than the background. Some have just the background and then like the drawing of like a portrait. Some of them are just the background and that's it. Anyway, so I'm going to go and show you Laura Lee's exhibition at Street Legal Records. It's a fun exhibition. I really enjoy it.
trying to think of what I can really say about it, because I don't want to talk while I'm there, because I don't know what kind of company we're going to be there with, and it's a really small store. But basically, she was using her lips to like sound out the syllables of certain like titles or certain words in the title of a song that was on the record or a lyric that was somewhere on the album. And yeah, she also had these little prints that you could pick up. If there's any left, I will show you where they are. Yeah, these little prints of her lips that you could pick up. So she was walking around with bruised lips for a good day or so from just kissing all these records. I don't know. I really enjoy it. It's definitely different, which is always a plus. And if you get a chance, you should go down to Street Legal Records and check it out. But I'm going to show you that in a minute here. So this is the outro to the vlog, real quick. If you didn't notice, the date of the reception has changed. It is not December 7th, it is December 14th. So, if you're going to go, I thought I made it really clear with the visual cues, but that changed. Other things in the vlog, or other things other than the vlog that were videos this week, I had a conversation about something, and I wish I could remember what. I had a conversation about like family stuff, about like how it's like weird to have an absence of family, and I won't say anything more about that. It's just like I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of weirder than I thought, and contributes to my difficulties in understanding other people's families. So that's there. I didn't do anything else this week, and that's been kind of the way it has been the past, I don't know, month or a bit. Just a conversation in the vlog, a conversation in the vlog. Sometimes a review in there, but I've been slacking. So I know that was pretty quick, pretty abrupt, but that show poster is coming up, so you will know what that looks like, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, December 14th is the reception from 6 to 8 p.m. at Street Legal Records in Lethbridge. It'll be up for about a month-ish. They never gave me an end date. So anyway, we'll see you another time.